Hey,
What's up, Jay?
hey, stranger.
Hey, everybody. Body every.
I don't know why. Every time I said "Hey, stranger," Siri just pops up. Like, what?
Creepy.
Freaky, right?
Stop listening to me,
Why
Siri.
dogs?
Um,
Damn it!
so welcome back to another episode of the
Art
School
Dropouts
Podcast.
Podcast. That was weak. We're gonna
It's a,
perfect that. It's out
yeah.
now.
I'll make a little theme music and we could put that. We could put it under that.
You can break out your little piano, just like.
Some fruity loops.
We should record our like a jingle for it.
Yeah. So we. Oh, that's true. So we don't have to say it every time.
Yeah. So
And then we could release it.
yeah. What do you guys think? I think our voice is pretty good.
Let us know if you want to hear a Christmas album from us.
We'll feature all the greats: Louis Armstrong, Chris
Migos.
Brown, Amigos, Daddy Yankee.
Oh shit, we're bringing out all the key players, bro.
Oh yeah.
So today's podcast is gonna be about positivity. So
that sounded very, very weak. Let's get some energy in that.
I'm not a cheerleader. It's about positivity today. No.
Prepare for total domination.
Y'all ready for this?
That's not what we're gonna do.
Give me
But-
your pee.
We are in great moods, and so that helps. Let's start off with a little bit about your day, and then I gotta tell you about my day because it was interesting.
So first of all, we're in November. You know what's in November?
No
Thanksgiving
shave.
and-
Oh.
no shave.
I was just rhyming. Sorry. No shave November, and Thanksgiving. Yeah, Turkey Day.
man.
Yeah.
We have a lot to be thankful for this year, especially coming off of the past year. But that'll be another episode. We'll talk about what we're thankful for before Thanksgiving. But no, dude, it's November. It's fall. It feels good out there. I'm wearing my HHC sweater.
Look, I have a bag of it. I don't have the shirt on right now, but I have the bag. As you can see, it's like little alien picking up a guy from the pyramid. And
It's actually a story of how me and Frankie met.
Yeah. Jay was cruising by in his Cadillac of a spaceship, and he picked me up like that.
Skirt.
And then we went to an intergalactic party. Yep.
Where I beat him at beer pong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there's beer pong in space.
Yeah. And I was drinking like Henny shots. I wasn't drinking beer. Nope.
Henny shots or any shots?
No, Henny shots. Please.
But no, today's a good day so far. What did I do? I woke up around 8. I had some Life cereal, so I decided to take a bowl of Life and just ingest it.
Bring it into your core.
I bought this. So we have a bunch of old VHS movies from like my childhood and like my brothers and whatnot, just growing up. And so there's this place here right down the street that actually converts them digitally, which is nice. But they wanted like $300 for price for all the tape. I went to Amazon and I bought a little device just to plug up to my computer and the VCR, and it works great. So I decided to convert one of these tapes into digital copies so I could share for my brother and my sister. Share with my brother and my sister. got a good workout in. Closed all three of my rings so far. It's only 3 o'clock. And now I'm doing this podcast, and I'm gonna go have dinner with some great people afterwards. So,
You have a
chill.
VHS player?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was my
Damn.
sister because she had it to watch those home movies, and she gave me
Yeah.
the movies to convert. So I need the VHS player to watch these movies.
Where did you get it from? The Smithsonian?
I think she robbed a time traveler, and she decided to give me the stash to to hide.
That's crazy. Is that how you? Oh, the stash. I thought you said the sash. I was like,
The stash.
I thought that's how you were going back in time with a sash. I'm like, that's cool. Go see the dinosaurs.
Yeah, the sash says Miss Universe 2008.
That's what they win after all that modeling.
Yeah. What about you? How was your day?
Similar. I went to work out. During my workout, I got a message. I don't know. I think I talked about this. How I got how do I say this? Like put on leave because I had to go like redo my medical visit for my job.
We talked about that last
Yeah.
episode.
I haven't been working for like almost a month now because of that. And then she messaged me today saying that I can go back tomorrow. But as I told you earlier, that I have plans to go to Atlantic City, and I mentioned that to my boss when I was working.
Yeah.
So she knew about it. You know, it was almost a month in advance. So she even told me it was plenty of time, and I had mentioned it to her on Friday, because I wanted like a status update on like if I'm actually gonna go back, when I'm around what time I'm gonna go back to work, like what's going on with that process. And she's like, yeah, don't worry about it, enjoy your vacation. By the time you get back, you should be able to go back to work, which like kind of is like comforting, kind of not. And then it's good that I have my job back. I let her know, I'm like, yeah, I remember I said I can't go
What did she say?
tomorrow. She said it's fine. She said I'll let them know. So I should just look forward to her emailing me saying like, all right, you can go on Monday.
Now, when are you guys getting back from A City?
Saturday. I'm gonna get back Saturday in the afternoon.
That's not bad. What do you guys plan on doing?
A little gambling. Melissa loves the pool. We'll be ingesting some alcohol into my system, letting that turn into a tornado inside of my body. I'll turn into the Looney Tunes guy.
Yeah.
And then I'll just ruin all of AC, and I'll come back with a
Tasmanian.
Yeah, the Tasmanian devil.
Is AC as trashy as they make it seem on TV?
Dude, you know, recently they got devastated by the hurricane. I don't know if I should say devastated, but they got a little messed up.
They got fucked up.
They got fucked up. So they've been trying to like make it better. And last a couple months ago, Melissa wanted to visit, and then we were looking at prices, and it was really expensive. Like almost as if a lot of people were over there. I saw a few people on my stories and social media, like that I know that were over there at that time. It was like in the summertime, so maybe it's probably most popular during the summer if you think about it. But
I believe it.
It's not trashy. It's a trashier version of LA. You know,
Would you compare AC to LA?
Like a shittier version, to
LA.
like it's like
LA could be shitty too.
Not LA, Las Vegas. Sorry,
I was like LA.
It's the It's the L and the upside down. Yeah, sorry.
Flip that A to the V.
Las Vegas. Yeah.
Have you been to Vegas?
No, but I think everybody wants to go once.
We should go.
Hell yeah. My mom went one time and has never stopped talking about how she wants to go back.
Yeah, we should go, dude. I want to take Hannah, and maybe we could like couple trip.
That sounds fun.
We just meet in Vegas. And
what another thing about work before I forget. So you remember? Did I tell you I have an interview? I had set an interview for Monday. Like the guy got
Oh,
he hit me up out of the blue, and it's for a job working in I'd be working in a rental studio for lighting and film equipment.
oh shit.
So right, it's almost like kind of like, wait, hold on, should I go see what that's about? Like if I can get that job. It's
Yes.
but then I told her I can go back on Monday, and I told the guy I would interview on Monday. So
What
now I
time's
have
the interview?
at like 10, 11. I told him 11 a.m.
What
11
time's
a.m.
your shift?
I don't even know. She wanted me to go back tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I'm assuming same thing on Monday if they make me go.
So go to your job interview, then go to work.
I think I'd have to push the job interview back. You feel me?
Just say that you're not getting in until late.
Okay. I'll tell them I broke my foot in Atlanta.
What time would you get off on Monday?
Sure. I don't know. It's another thing. She said she was gonna try to send me to, or that the hospital she told me to go to, not trying to send me. She said be at this hospital. It's a different hospital than the one I was training at.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and like that really kind of affect. I was like working out I was in the middle of working out when I got that first email. So I'm just like, shit, man, that's horrible timing. But I mean, like it's good news, but like I don't know what that's.
Well, maybe you could schedule that interview for later on in the afternoon.
That's what I was
Say
gonna try to do.
say that your dog's sick or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a dog?
No.
No. Well, there you go. Watch this guy. Watch the guy who's interviewing you. He watches our podcast. That's the only reason why he called you, because he's a fan of the podcast. And he's like, "You bastard, you lie." But by the time he watches this, he should probably already have hired you if you decided to take the job.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, if the job I have now pays well, that job pays, if it can pay as much, if not more, because they gave it like it can be anywhere from like 18 or more. So I don't know. I mean, I guess it's worth checking out and trying to reschedule so I can go. Oh shit, that's a dilemma. That's wait, are you just gonna switch one?
Yeah.
Is that the power of AirPods?
I guess so.
Oh shit.
Let me plug this bad boy up.
So yeah.
Your default speaker has changed. Hold on. I can't hear anything. Oh my god. Let's see. We need some headphones because both of mine died. I apologize, guys.
It's all good, bro. We gotta remain positive.
Yes. You know, these things happen. We're not all always on it sometimes, but stay positive.
I think that's what I should take away from this. And I mean I try, especially in the recently I think I try to have a more positive mindset. Um it doesn't, childhood or like familiar things like don't help, but other people can influence you too, bringing in negativity. But I should like I had to wait it out, and now I got my job back, and I have this potential job. It's kind of lucky. It's kind of sometimes you just have to wait, be patient.
Yeah.
It's part of being positive.
Definitely. It's what they say. And if one thing that you want doesn't work out, means that something bigger and better is waiting for you. You just have to hold on a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that's it, man. That's awesome. Enjoy your holiday, your vacation this
Gonna be great.
weekend. It sounds fun. I need a vacation.
Yeah, you do.
But
I heard New York is beautiful this time of year.
Yeah, it is. Gotta get the money. We got the holidays and birthdays coming up, so
Oh, whose birthday's coming up?
Nellie's
Hannah's.
birthday is next week. And then Hannah's birthday is the following week, the 9th.
Oh, okay. Scorpio. Scorpio season is in full effect.
I live in a house of 2 Scorpios.
That's why Nelly's like. That's why Nelly has that look.
Yeah,
You know.
she's a Scorpio, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly.
Whoa, Nelly. Before Hannah left, she was gonna put Nellie's collar on. She saw the collar and Nellie dipped. She's underneath the couch hiding.
We'll see her later.
Yeah, hopefully she'll come in, knocking at the door. She wasn't in the last episode, so
Oh shit. It's alright. We didn't have a bat costume for her anyways.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
It's very true. But I guess we should segue into our topic.
Mm-hmm. We could get into it. Oh, we
Want
could get
to?
into it. You know what?
Or we can keep talking because I got so much to say.
Sure. All right. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to keep track of time of when we
I was
started.
meaning to start a timer, but I'm pretty sure we still have
Few minutes.
I want to say about 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Let me
just
ask
set a
you-
timer for an hour.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Yes.
What's
Yes.
So I see you have a little canvas back there.
Yes.
You told me you had gotten a few. Oh wait. We're missing a key step of our usual introductions. No sponsors. I'm drinking this. I normally don't drink White Claws, but it's all I have. So
And I have some whiskey on the rocks. The rocks melted, so it's just watered down whiskey.
so like we were saying, Atlantic City for the weekend. So I'm gonna be drinking plenty. Trying to take it easy today.
Smart.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
It was yours was even you're like
You tell it.
yours was even lower than mine. You were like, sheesh.
Yeah, I got a mic in front of me, so sir.
You gotta scream it. It's gonna be like sheesh. But I don't because my grandma will slap me.
Oh, is she back?
Oh, she got back. Yeah, I guess I forgot
No.
that you didn't know.
Yeah, she went to DR for a little bit.
She came back.
She bring
She's
me
been-
anything?
She bought you some coconut candy and
Some plantanos?
Christmas candy. No, we bought those. They would have gotten bad on the plane.
Aw. That's why she buys them when they're fresh,
Mm-hmm.
and then by the time
I'll-
they get
I'll-
here, they're
I'll just send you some through Amazon.
sounds good.
Mm.
Sounds good. But as we talked earlier, our topic of the day is positivity.
A lot of positivity.
This topic was brought up and thought up by our good friend Francisco.
And all right,
Rosario.
I guess I could tell y'all why I decided to do positive. Why I thought positivity would be good.
Yeah, you can tell me.
Yeah, I did tell you.
Yeah, you did. I'm
I
lying.
told you. I feel like I'm good at being on the opposite side of positivity. And sometimes I linger there too much,
Wait, are you
I'm-
reading from a script?
No, I'm looking at I'm looking at this and like kind of highlighting it. I don't know why, but I do have a script here, but that's for the facts that I'm gonna hit y'all with in a second. I'm good at lingering on not so positive things. And when it comes to art as well, like I'll say things like, man, my stuff's not as good as this person's, or, why did it take me so long to start working on art when I could have been doing this years ago? And those are just not helpful thoughts. Negativity doesn't push you forward. If you're not working on what you want to be working on, that's the only thing that's not helping. Working on stuff is the only thing that's going to benefit you. It's positive. So that starts in the mind. That starts with positive thoughts in your everyday life. And I wanted to give you guys some facts that will make you guys um, look at art in a positive light. I don't know if you've ever had anybody tell you, like, or if maybe you've heard it on TV or something, like art doesn't make a lot of money, or it's hard being an artist, or it's a struggle job, the starving artist. You've
Said by
heard of
most parents.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I want to kind of have an episode where people who have dealt with those kinds of parents, friends, life, like just life in general.
Relatives, just doubts
Yeah,
from like the outside party. Yeah.
yeah. Just bring in some positivity to you all. And yeah, Jay is going to hit you guys with a positivity speech. A whole,
Positives.
a
All
whole,
right.
whole
P is for perseverance. Because when you get those haters telling you can't do what you want to do in life, or what you truly believe is your calling,
Mhm.
you're gonna get a lot of hate from that, and you got to learn to persevere from it. Oh, I'm joking. I don't have a whole list of things. I can pull it out my ass and say, "Oh, it's for being optimistic."
But by the time we get to why, like the episode,
The podcast is over. No, honestly, just like Frankyie said, I feel like we all go through that. We all go through being judged for an idea, for an act, for something that we enjoy or what we want to do. Yes, art school can be a waste of money. I'm but I only say this just because the other resources that we have. But yeah, I mean, when I decided to go to art school versus go to school for business, I was looked at like, you're not going to make any money with art. Art degrees, they don't matter. Which they are very helpful. And if it wasn't for me going to an art school, I would have never met people just like me.
Great for networking.
And great for networking, but also great for your own morals, especially when you are surrounded by those people who you hate or make you feel bad for feeling how you feel, or making you feel bad for wanting to accomplish this dream when there's easier routes doing something else that doesn't make you happy. I've learned, and the reason why I kept a certain circle is to surround myself with people who are just like me, or people who I knew weren't going to judge me for the way I thought. I just needed those positive people. I needed that good energy. And I think that's a key in regards to staying positive in situations like that, like these. I mean, Frankyie and I, other than doing freelance stuff on our side, creating art is not our main job. It's not, we don't do that for a living as we wish we were, and as we wish we will in the future. Yeah, we're still those struggling, starving artists who just want to create. And in those hard times, it's easy to fall, and it's easy to be not so positive. It's easy to be negative, and it's easy to give up. But I think one reason why Frankyie chose this topic is to remind ourselves why we're doing it, why we decided this route. To hold on to those positive feelings and hold on to those feelings of wanting to create whatever it could be. Yes, it is easy to just push that to the side, and with life's event and things that happens in life, we can't get distracted and we can't get distracted, and we find ourselves being taken away from the reason why we started. So having a positive mindset, and I know it can be hard. And like Frankyie said, we start with listening to the right resources to keep that positive mindset. Just like I said earlier, surrounding myself with people who are just like me, people who I know that they're not going to judge you for whatever you do. I mean, a little insider of me, like I was a middle child. Any middle child, like they get forgotten about, or they're not topic of conversation. I mean, I was born in the West Coast, but I grew up in a very, born in the West Coast, moved to the East Coast, and I grew up in a very conservative area where I was constantly judged by doing things differently. Drawing pictures or creating scenes, acting out with like random toys, or playing soccer or skateboarding. Like I was judged by so many different people, and yes, I could have fell to the negativity or the negative situations that I was in, or that people would say things about me. But I learned to find happiness in my own group. I learned to surround myself with people who, they didn't have to share everything that I thought was cool or that I wanted to do. We didn't have to have everything to be like, what's the word? We didn't have to share. We didn't have to deal, or I didn't have to. Either way, what I'm saying is, me surrounding myself with these people, it kept me from thinking negative. It kept me from giving up, because what's the saying? Birds of feather flock together, or something like that. Or
Yeah.
you're judged by the people you're around, and if you are around a lot of people who are so negative, that negativity can be brought onto you, which
Yeah.
no one wants to be in a room with the Debbie Downer at
Yeah.
all. But I mean, that's one thing I would say that helped me. Surround yourself with positive people.
I think that's what we flock to, the art scene. Artists want to express themselves, and we look at them as like artists are usually like they feel like free people. They're very expressive. They feel like they can be themselves. Everybody wants to be themselves and live and be alive. Like everybody wants to feel like they're alive. That's what I think. I I came across an image. It's on I feel like TikTok gets brought up a lot with me, but it's a powerful tool. It was a picture. So she was talking about how it was like the caption said, "Oh yeah, art doesn't affect me like that. Like that shit doesn't mean anything." But then she put a picture of it was a painting by some guy between like the 1800s. I wish I could remember his name. I may have to go back and find it in case you want to show the photo. But it was a dead lamb with the mom standing over it, the sheep, and she could like her face looked like she was like mourning the loss of her lamb and her baby sheep. And then there was like crows surrounding it. It was a powerful scene, and it made me sad. And I was realized that's when I messaged you saying that we create to feel alive, because yes, there's like I may draw something sad, but it's at the same time I can only draw that because I know what it's like to be alive. I know what makes me feel, and putting these feelings out there so that other people feel that too, or like they can relate. It's like how we feel alive. Even being, I don't know, even dealing with the death, because the opposite of like seeing death is what lets us know we're alive, right?
Mhm.
It's like if we never are sad, how
Steve.
will we ever how will we ever know that we're happy? You know?
Yeah.
So
Without death, there would be no life. Without the without the bad, there would be no good.
right.
Everything has to be parallel.
We're drawn to these other artists because we want to be just as free as like to express ourselves.
So
It's
sorry, go ahead.
it's yeah, no, I was just trying to add on to your point and like agree with you that saying so especially if they're at least a positive group, because I can't say that it was like all positivity in our school, but I mean for the most part, yeah, it was.
Yeah. So someone told me, like a friend of mine yesterday made a comment because there's a show called Ted Lasso. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it's an amazing show. It's a really good feel good show. Me and Hannah's been binge watching it, but we asked this guy, we asked if they finished the season. He said that he didn't. He hasn't. He said he's on the last two episodes, but him and his girlfriend, they haven't felt the need to watch the last two episodes. And I'm thinking like, wow, like why? This is a really good show. You think you'd want to just
Mhm.
watch the last two episodes? And he said that it's just because they've been very happy lately. And we're like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're going out, we're hiking, we're doing things, we're working out, like we're just happy. We're not depressed, we're not sad. And he said the only reason why that they were watching that show was because it was that one bit of happiness, that one bit of like positivity. And they were just like, yeah, they were saying it's weird because now that they're happy and that they are enjoying life, they watch crime shows, they watch shit that's depressing. Um, and I just thought that was so unique. Not only in the aspect of being an artist or creating something to make someone feel better or being that 1 ounce of like happiness, but also the fact that even when we are truly happy, we still hunger something sad or something depressing, or
Right.
vice versa. It's just like it's weird how like human emotion works. And it makes sense. I mean, because like being an artist or being a creative, like if I'm thinking of something, I'm super happy, and I'm writing a script or something of being happy, you always have
Uh,
to add something negative to it. You always have to add
right.
something because I mean, the perfect story is you have like the character, then
Mhm.
you get the rising climax, and you hit the climax, and normally rising climax is normally something negative, something bad has happened, and then you hit the
Right.
climax, and then boom, it happens, and the falling climax, you get the good out of the bad, and then there's a resolution.
Right.
So, I mean, even horror movies, dude, there's always something positive out of a negative situation. Like any movie, anything written, even with art, it's there's always a good and a bad, and there's always a bad and a good. Um, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's off topic or not, but just like
No,
he said that,
I
and
think
it's
it's an
like super
interesting point.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, like have you ever like pictured yourself drawing something that you might consider gloomy, but you're like in a good mood? Like, is it like that? Like, are we drawing these things? How often are we actually drawing? Um, I want to think of like Edgar Allan Poe. It's like I don't think he was a artist. He was just wrote poetry. But let's say he's painting the Red Death.
Was he still an artist? Because
Oh,
he's a
right.
creative.
Sorry, he's not a painter. He was just a poet, I
Yeah.
believe. But I like picture him painting the Red Death. But like I can't imagine all his days were bad. I know he was Probably
He
depressed.
he was a drunk and he was always depressed.
Damn it.
but yeah, I there was some ounce of happiness that kept him going. The
Right.
reason why he created. Yeah. Emotions are real. But I mean, going back on the positive side of things, um, yeah, you could find yourself lost. You could find yourself in a shitty situation. You could be super negative about it. And I mean, my thought is surround yourself with people who are positive. Surround yourself with people who you want to, I guess, feed off of their energy. You want
Mm.
the right energy around you. You want someone to motivate you and not just diminish you. I mean, I told you about that one person who told me that they were like, Jeremiah, be careful, and I'm like, why? Because you have an issue with dreaming too big.
I don't think you told me that. Or at least I don't
Yeah,
remember
this
that.
was like back. This is about 5, 6 years ago. Um, and shit, I was like, what the like I know me when they told me that I was
That's some negative action to say, bro.
yeah, right. That's some negative action. That person is no longer in my life anymore. I don't associate with that person at all. And that kind of set the straw. I was like, holy shit, like this whole time I thought you were for me and
Yeah.
knowing behind the scene that you were just against me. You were judging everything I did, everything. For you to sit there and say something like that, something so negative to me, obviously that's premeditated shit. That wasn't just thought of. Like this person was just like, oh, wow, this guy's like really trying to do this. Like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Man, look at this
Yeah,
guy thinking
faking like they're
he's a
cheering
good
me
artist,
on the
bro.
side. They're like, yeah, I like that shit. But in their mind, they were like, yeah, fuck that. He's thinking too, but like, he's never gonna do this. He's never gonna.
Yeah.
And then for you to say some shit like that shows you who you really are. And but yeah, that was some like negative shit, and I took that shit and I ate it. I was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You can't tell me I dream too big. What's the whole point of dreaming? Like, I dream
No,
too big.
no offense, but do you like? Do you want me to just dream about like rapping, like putting like bread out on a shelf all day? Like, I mean, no disrespect if that's your job, but like, you people have to want to aspire to do greater things for themselves. To tell that
Yeah.
head ass person, Jeff Bezos has traveled to space, bro. Like, the fucking guy that owns Amazon. I can dream for whatever I want, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking Donald
Yeah.
Trump became the president.
Yeah, exactly. Like it shows you how fucked up this world is, but
Yeah,
also
you can do
you could
anything if
do
you're confident.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Jeff Bezos. I mean, like I know he gets a lot of heat from him being super rich and just but he was also that guy that people told him that he wasn't gonna do shit with his life.
right. Started off with an
And
online bookstore. That's what
yeah,
Amazon was at first. So
yeah. Fucking the guy who played Matt LeBlanc, who played Joey on Friends.
okay.
Like, dude's a multimillionaire now, and he started his dream in New York with nothing but $20 in his pocket, doing an
Oh, shit.
audition. Emmett Smith, one of the greatest running backs there is in the NFL.
Mhm.
They told him he was too short. He was not gonna make it. He's gonna get hurt. He's a Hall of Fame football running back now.
Mhm.
Tom Brady, at that, like he was a backup quarterback when he left Michigan and got drafted to the NFL. Dude had no muscle tone on him. He was a stick, and they were like, he's not gonna make it. And now this guy is a 7-time or 8-time Super Bowl championship
Yeah.
player. Dude's proves that he's a goat, and it's just like
I don't care. I don't care for the guy because I'm a Steelers fan, but it's
fuck the
perfectly fine.
Steelers.
He's he's definitely a guy that you can admire. That's great. I didn't know that about him.
Yeah, list goes on and on. You look at like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Michael
I talk
Jordan.
about Donald Glover a lot. Just like,
Yeah.
look where he's at. He went from living in this like shitty town, Stone
Mhm.
Mountain, Georgia, to not like he grew up as a like his parents were Jehovah's Witness, so he wasn't able to watch cartoons. He was not able to watch The Simpsons and all that. And what he did was like he was told that it was bad, and what he did was like he would. So he didn't have the TV going, but he would record the audio. Then he would like create what they're doing in his head. And then 10 years later, he gets accepted to NYU because he wrote a script for The Simpsons.
Oh,
A show that he was not allowed to watch as a kid. Like his parents were like, "Yeah, art is like this is wrong. Like you're not going to amount to anything doing this." And then from NYU, created his own YouTube. Like met people just like him or with the positive mindset of wanting to create, and started doing YouTube. And went from YouTube, went from writing with Tina Fey, and then acting. He went from writing to acting, and decided, oh, I want to become a rapper. I want to make music. And they were like, oh, your voice is
and he
nasally,
did that too.
like you too nerdy. You're like they gave him threw everything at him, and he ended up doing.
He couldn't be
music.
Spider-Man because he was black.
Couldn't be Spider-Man, but look, we have Miles Morales now.
Boom.
And he voiced Spider-Man, so technically, yeah, he
Voiced Spider-Man in that
he voiced
what?
in the Miles Morales
the
TV
multiverse thing?
series.
Oh, TV. Okay, I thought you were talking about the movie
series.
where. Okay.
Yeah, he voices Miles Morales in the TV series, which is pretty sick. Or he did, and then I guess the show's canceled. But either or, like they said, he couldn't be Spider-Man because of he's black or because of his race. He was like nerdy and blah blah blah. It's just I don't know. You take those negative thoughts, you move yourself out of these negative situations, and you find better. Like you surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who's there to watch you grow and not judge you for what you're doing or judging you in the process. But I don't know. That's just my stance on it. No, this is your topic, Frankie. So I'll let you.
Yeah, I feel inspired. Honestly, after talking about this, I feel extra positive. I feel great.
Yeah.
I appreciate hearing about people and remembering that yes, these people like have done a lot, and then we have to remember that they are just regular people, just like us, and that we can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess because I have 5 different little facts I looked up, and I guess we could talk about each one. How much time do we have? If I may interject that real quick.
It's saying 33 minutes, but I feel like maybe like 25.
Okay. Oh yeah, then we could just talk about this, and then we got some questions at the end. In 2000, all right. So I did write them down. I'm definitely gonna read them. I'm gonna try to paraphrase because I did get these from the internet. I don't want no copyright. There are over a couple years ago, they did some research, found out that there's over 3 million people working in the creative economy, and that creative jobs are future proof. 87% of creative jobs are at low or no risk of automation. Basically, robots can't do creative jobs. 87% of creative jobs. Over 3 million people working in that. You would think there was more, but I guess that's kind of good because
that is good.
That's not as much competition since there's billions of people in the world.
I feel that
How you feel about that?
I mean, I feel that we as creatives, you always think a step ahead. If it wasn't for us thinking the way that we think, we wouldn't have a lot of things that we have today. We look at apps like Flappy Bird, bro. Like that was just a thought. Someone saying, "Hey, well, this would be great to just tap and watch this bird flies from the sceneries, from just everything that game was." Face recognition. if it wasn't for a guy sitting there saying, "Hey, this would be cool to create a software, an AI system to track your face, where you could add certain filters to it."
So you're saying that these very intelligent people can also be like creative at the same time? It
Saying that
goes
they
hand.
are creative.
It can go hand in hand.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes people think, and then I make this mistake thinking that people who are too like that technology and science don't necessarily have to kind of like that they can't be artists or creative, and that's definitely not true. And honestly, yeah, because math can go into art, even though that hurts me to say that. I don't know why, because like I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to feel like I have to be smart.
yeah,
I don't
whoever
think
created math was a dick.
I don't think I'm. I don't think I'm very like school like collegiate intelligent.
Yeah, I mean,
I
there's different categories in the sense of art and creating and blah blah blah. But like, you look at the word create. Like, if you're creative, you are creating something for the world or for you to enjoy, something that wasn't there before.
Mhm.
So when you created that banner back there, that flag back there, you never had a flag like that. That never existed. You created that. You thought of
Mhm.
that. Just like the person you thought of, like Steve Jobs. Like, yes, there was a computer already out there, but there was no computer that pointed directly towards creative people or people who were trying to build something. When you build a company, like the person who invented the microwave, like this was a
Mhm.
guy who was just like, holy shit, it would be nice to have something that we could use to warm up a food a lot faster than the oven or the stove.
Right.
And I mean, these ideas, these thoughts, it wasn't just,
Mhm.
he wasn't given like an instruction manual saying, hey, this is how you create it. Trial and error. Like, he created certain parts of the microwave, he created certain things, created the door. Okay. And it's just like you create and you add to it and you get better. So you practice on your craft, whether it's inventing something, whether it's starting something, whether it's painting something, making something. Just, I don't know. Just when I think of the word,
So what you're saying is some of the world's greatest artists are people who created
our everyday,
doors and houses and
yeah,
sculptures.
yeah. Even though I feel like these people want to call themselves creatives, they'll call themselves just hard workers just because, I mean, especially like our parents back in the day, like our
Hmm.
grandparents, if you did something like that, if you did anything creative or you colored or if you, everyone judged you, everyone looked at you like you're crazy. Oh, there's this guy running around with like an antenna trying to get good signal. Like, people judge people for being different because they can't understand.
Always.
And there are definitely people out there who they're okay living life simple and not creating and just being the average consumer.
Mm.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And then you have the word create, because Cree is the god of wisdom. And then when you make something, create it, and then you're wise. And I just made that up, and I just created that. Boom. I'm so cool. No, I'm such a cool guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Speaking,
we touched on the topic that you wanted to.
it's
Or
so you know you brought up Flappy Bird, so that's kind of in the next one. I mean,
Oh, really?
it's cool that we just kind of like bat these around and like let people, you know, hear our opinion, form their own. The highest paying creative jobs, video game designer. I don't think this is in order of like who gets paid the most. I think I just kind of wrote them down. A video game designer, art director, producer, filmmaker are some of the highest paying creative jobs. All of them making more than 80K.
You sure
Yeah.
TikToker isn't on there?
Not yet.
Or YouTube?
I don't think they're making that much. Well, that's a producer, a filmmaker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
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 So yeah, video
I
game
hate
design.
this.
It's no, don't hate us. We're perfect.
Whatever.
Video game designers is I think it's even I forget that these people out here drawing these Fortnite characters are artists themselves, and they're creative people, and they're making Fortnite made hella money. Flappy Bird was a hit. Anything you could, the inventors of Pong probably are billionaires now.
So I was looking, speaking of video games, because I still have a Sega console, and I have Sega games, and I want to go through the closet and see if I have it. But Tetris is the most highest selling like Sega game,
Mhm.
and that game itself goes for $50,000,
Damn.
and I think I have it.
Imagine paying $50,000 for a game you could play for free on the internet.
Yeah, right.
It's amazing.
Just consoles, I guess. I don't know. It's
Collectors. It's a real thing.
yeah, cray cray.
You should. I think you should put that Sega in your safe, bro. So anything happens to it.
Yeah, somewhere in my closet. I'll have
So
to,
when you're 100 years old, you could sell it for $1 million.
pass it
They're
down
pro-
to the kid. Well, hopefully, when I'm 100 years old, it's worth more
You're
than
not-
$1 million. It'll be $1 billion.
Well, you're gonna live to 200, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So another thing happened to me yesterday. I'm not sure if it's on. I guess it's kind of on topic. So a coworker of mine who's he's going to school for photography. Something he's never done, but he's always been interested in. So he decided to take that leap and do that. I know a lot of things are online now. But we talked about shooting all the time. It's just because we work together. It's hard to both get the same days off. But he randomly came up to me yesterday and says, "Hey man, I hope that you don't think like I'm copying you. I hope that you don't think like I'm just trying to take your ideas and things like that." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Because he's wanting to start a podcast with his wife." And so he mentioned that. He goes, "Oh, just because like the podcast, I want to do a podcast with my wife, and I like the pictures that you took of like Hannah and her friends, and I kind of want to do something like that." And I told him, "Dude, you don't have to apologize for that. I
Right.
don't think that you are copying me or stealing anything from me. If anything, that's awesome. It's nice to know that what I'm doing is also inspiring other creatives."
Mhm.
And I mentioned it's good. It's sometimes it's normal. It's nice to surround yourself with fellow creative people to get ideas or to just feel confident enough to want to do it. I mean, he said that he had this podcast idea thought of about a year ago, and I'm thinking, dude, well, that's awesome. I'm glad I could help encourage you
Mhm.
to actually do it and give advice and techniques and things like that. And it's great as well to me to think that people actually go around accusing people of stealing their shit when instead of just like thinking, "Oh wow, I inspired this person." Now, like,
Right.
don't get me wrong, like if a person like copied every single thing you did exactly to the T, then yes. But it's just like it was, I don't know, it just baffled me that, and it was kind of cool. And I told him that it was nice for him just to like mention that and like apologize or just say like, "Hey man, I don't want you feeling," because he was like concerned because of, I guess, past shit where he's just like people would judge him or say, "You copy this, you copy that from me," and which isn't true. So I don't know. It's I figured that was kind of positive. So
It's nice. It's a nice feeling. I had something happen recently. Well, basically, I just made a pass. It was really late. Oh, so I had just woken up. It was like 3 a.m. I was on my phone, and I said something to a friend of mine who had recently started drawing. Like, she shared a photo in this group chat, and I was like, oh damn, that's nice. And then I said to our other friend, like, it's all in the same group chat so that everybody can see. And I was like, oh dang, this person just started drawing 3 minutes ago. Like as like in general, like drawing as an artist. Um, exaggeration. And I was like, they can already draw better than me. And then they're like, no, no, that's not true. I was just like, I'm just, joking. But it didn't help. Like the art style kind of doesn't. It's not like my own. And sometimes when you see what you might think is like better, you just have to remember that it's just not you. Maybe you're just doing your own thing. It's your own style. But the person she said, look, here's this screenshot. Because like this is why I started drawing. It was her telling another friend of hers um that the reason she started drawing was because she saw this image I put up that I drew, and it inspired her to try to draw one of a character that she liked.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh damn, I feel like a dickhead now because of the reason you started drawing. Like that's beautiful. Like I felt I love
Oh,
seeing
good.
that. It's one of the best feelings I get from art. Um, Seeing other people use your art, like like something you've done for somebody else. Um, a profile, like, have you ever taken a photo of somebody that they really like and they put it as their profile picture?
Yeah.
And even if it was just for free, like they didn't have to pay
Yeah.
me for it. I'm like, damn, that feels good.
They really fucks with my shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great feeling.
That's awesome. So we're closing in. We got like 9 minutes left. 8 minutes.
I'll speed through these then. Okay, do I have time?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll just rattle them. We don't have to talk about them. I'll just say them. Because we have to get to the question at the end for our. And don't forget about the sticker thing,
Oh, the sticker.
the Supreme one.
Oh yeah. Oh, the
Huh.
winner. Yeah.
Yeah. So the global home decor market, blah blah blah. It grew by 20%. Uh, in fact, Printful, the dropshipping company, said that posters are the second best selling thing on uh, their second best selling product of all time.
Shout out to Printful, all my homies out there.
Yeah, that's what I used to get these beautiful shirts. Um, somebody could really be buying your art and putting it on their wall as a poster. So that's something to keep in mind as an artist. It's graphics painters, if you can scan it, whatever. Um, so that's a fun fact. There are a lot of ways to make money selling art, whether it's like freelancing, like selling our services to somebody, or indirectly people buying your work, like later on after you create it, or uh, it looks so shiny. Um,
Pretty shiny.
Passively by selling your work somewhere else, like if you want to as a graphic, people are always looking for files that they can use. Google's pays a lot of money, or invested a lot of money into fonts because they understand how important having like original and customizing websites, how important that is. um all that UX code stuff. So fonts, that's a good place for graphic design people to like kind of get their foot in the door. And so yeah, indirectly, directly, or passive type of income selling on this through a third party. Or you can even teach art. It's another form of making money off of art if you're looking to do that. um Teaching on, you can have a Twitch channel, a YouTube channel where you teach others, make a little profit that way. There's some really great artists in this world that are really fantastic and like do amazing stuff. And if you really know your stuff and you feel confident enough to teach somebody else, go for it. And the last fact, the graphic design field in 2021 grew by 11%.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
So
think it was because of COVID and just everyone actually having time to do what they
Maybe
And
maybe I'm part of that.
Hey, hell yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Bottom line is don't get discouraged.
Hmm.
There's still time. Still a
Yeah,
lot of time for us creatives to
especially
do what we
for
love.
fossils like. Well, I won't include you. I don't want to make you feel old, but fossils like me, because
I'm older
I'm
than you.
59. Damn it, Jay. You're always saying this. Telling these people these lies. I'm 106 years old. That's
Damn near 30.
damn.
Damn.
The Kevin Hart with
It said 30s is your year. It's like your 20s, but you have money, so
hey, keep
I'm
that
just gonna stop buying shoes.
keep that mentality. Keep that from your lips to G Hope's ears. My boy Jay Z.
Those lips to the hips of
They don't
the
lie.
hippopotamus that was fed by Shakira. who was staying at
Shakira.
DJ Khaled's penthouse home where OJ Simpson
Yeah.
plays golf.
Is that the plot to National Treasure with Nicolas
I think
Cage?
so. I think so. I think so. But yeah, let's.
We have a question on
Question
YouTube.
time. Go ahead and read the question, Frankie.
I gotta rush. I don't know where it is. Oh,
think
wait,
you
where is
have
my
it.
mouse?
You had it.
I did, didn't I? Oh, it's because that's not connected. Is it? But yeah, my mouse isn't connected for some reason.
We're both having tech issues this episode.
Nonsense. I do have it up. So basically, I think we were talking about favorite artists, and the commenter said that their favorite artist is Polo G, but then they said talk about your favorite. I guess we just wanted any questions. Like, yeah, feel free to talk to us about anything. Cross Brandon wants to know our favorite childhood cartoons,
Ooh,
which is that's fun.
Speaking of Cross Brandon, I believe he's our winner of the Supreme sticker.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Yeah, Cross, that is you, bro.
Yeah,
Congratulations, you get this Supreme sticker.
man, y'all must have thought it was a joke because y'all should have commented scribed.
Like scribe, bro. You should have like scribed. Yeah, it's actual genuine Supreme sticker that came through from Supreme. So, and if you guys like, comment, and like scribe on this video, Frankie is gonna give out 20 stickers, heavy heart stickers.
I will. You know what? I will give
heart stickers.
I will give away a sticker. I will give away one sticker to the person who. You have to like the video and comment something below. Not sure
or
what
just buy from Heavy Heart Club.
You can always purchases are very welcome. HeavyHeartClub.com.
Like, look, it's so warm. The graphics so nice.
That's not available for purchase. That's a custom thing I did. But this is. I got these on there.
These beach.
Got the candy shirt on there still. That is available on shirts. But I digress. So, what's your favorite cartoon?
My favorite cartoon as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Are you telling me to chug this?
No, I was gonna say as a child. Not that's crazy.
As a child.
The devil on your shoulder is telling you to chug
that. Yeah, I guess. No, it's a reference to your art piece.
Yep.
No, damn, I liked a lot of shows. Like how age bracket.
Childhood. Whatever that means.
Like Blue's Clues, like
that was your favorite. Do one where you can say why you think it was your favorite.
So my favorite show, I would say, as a kid. Man, do you have one in mind?
Yeah, sure. Honestly, there were so many. I really did like a lot.
There's so many.
it's not like I was I loved every cartoon. There were just some that I feel like I guess stuck out to me more, maybe aesthetically. Like I really did like I don't know if we have to choose one. Maybe we can talk just mention all of them a
It's
little
on
bit.
this, yeah.
I like Hey Arnold was before I even left New York was just nostalgic to me about this city, and now looking back at it now, even when I live here, sorry, it feels not, I don't want to say real because it is a cartoon, but it does it the I think how
Like New York.
yeah, I think how strange some of the characters were really paint like an appropriate representation. It's not glamorized New York all the time. Like, yeah, nothing about Hey Arnold. I just realized was really glamorized New York. Like when people think of glamorized New York, like they're like, Times Square, Central Park.
Hey
Even
Arnold was like dark and eerie, like this
yeah,
town. Yeah.
but hilarious and like interesting show. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was strange. And Ed and Eddie for like kind of that same
Yeah.
reason. Maybe the three um
Heads.
Ed's dynamic, like their
Yeah.
friendship was really entertaining. He had Ed, like tall Ed for the jokes, smart Ed for like smarts, and then Eddie was just a fiend and my inspiration to hustle.
Yeah, those are good ones, man. I think I'm same boat. Like Nickelodeon was a big thing growing up, so I like Rocket Power, as
Mm.
told by Ginger, the Wild Thornberries, all of that, Keenan and Kel, Cousin Skeeter, all of that. Like that that's that's what.
Wait, that wasn't a cartoon though,
Well, yeah, it wasn't cartoon. Kind
because he
of.
was a
Well, he
puppet.
was a puppet.
But that show is
Um,
fire. I feel like I haven't heard that in a while. The show.
Kablow or Kablam, which you can actually watch all these shows on Paramount Plus. Um, let's see, I was Recess was a really big show that I love, and then just your typical Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, Digimon. It's hard to
Digital
pick
monsters.
and choose. Digimon are the champions.
I didn't.
Change
I almost didn't.
into theme song now.
I almost didn't think that you knew uh, the show, or the not the show. Obviously,
The
you
theme
watched it.
song.
That you would remember the theme song because I don't. I only remember that part. Digimon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. Congratulations, Cross, Brandon, for this on the sticker.
Excited. This episode felt great.
Oh, good.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. Whoops, I'm fucking my side up.
Well, I guess we should call it a wraps. It's about that time.
Hit the slate.
We appreciate you guys coming and joining us for another week.
I hope y'all enjoyed
guys,
the episode.
Yeah.
Um,
We're still looking
what-
for guests.
Yeah.
So anyone who wants to be on the show, just let us know. Send us messages. Tweet us.
Our comments are always open. Our Instagram, you can message us there. At the Art School Dropouts, you can message me on my personal one if you want. I have like several. I have 2 different business ones.
Well, guys, remember to stay positive. Comment below. Like,
Mhm.
subscribe.
We'll get back to y'all about the Canvas project because I want to do that.
Yeah. Look out for the information on our Instagram soon.
Okay.
Frankyie, was there anything you wanted to say?
No, like you said, remain positive. Enjoy the rest of your day, night. Have a
Happy
good one.
November, guys.
Cheers, y'all.
See you, Frankyie. See you guys. Cheers.